today we are gonna do something exciting. Okay, let's just get real here. I have the 420 palette by Melt Cosmetics. Do I know that this is like essentially old news by now? Yes, I freaking do. But like seriously, I don't care anymore. Okay, either way, anyway, hi guys. So today we're gonna use the brand new 420 palette by Melt Cosmetics. Now I have the Smoke Session palette, which was their last like weed related palette. And yes, I did not touch the leaves. Now, a lot of people said that they've had problems with their palettes. I have not. There's been no grazing, nothing that I've seen. Oh. Yeah, like the shadows don't look messed up at all. I don't know, people. I don't know. Either way, this is the Smoke Session palette. This is the first palette they brought out. And then for 420, they brought out the 420 palette, which is inspired by Shatter, which is kind of like it's a concentrate. So it's like oil, it's like a hash, it's just, most people say it's stronger than your typical joint. Anyway, this is not a Shatter lesson. On the front of the package, when you get the box, it's kind of like a kaleidoscope, really pretty. Like, I hate that they put so much work into their boxes. Brands, come on, I can't keep all these damn boxes. And then you have the palette, which has like an overlay, and I will do like a little shot so that you can see that could sadly easily be like pulled off. I don't know. It was $77 Canadian. I'll let you in on that as well. But it is cool because what they have done is they've put the Shatter on the front, and they have like, it moves like the, let's see if I can catch it. See, it moves. Kind of cool, right? Like kind of cool. And then the obviously like what you're wanting. There was a flap in here, but it's actually on my bed now. I've already taken some pictures of this because I wanted to use it for this video, but I also wanted to take some brand new pictures of it. So this is the palette. And there is a lot of misconceptions about what this palette looks like, because like on Sephora, I don't know, they're a little bit vague, I will say. Like, I don't know, I guess it does kind of look like the picture. I was kind of confused with some of the photos that they were putting up online of what this actually looked like, but now that I have it, it's a neutral palette with pops of green and yellow. They do such interesting color combinations, and I honestly cannot freaking wait to dive into this. First, let's do some swatches. I should get that over with. I might do some close-up swatches, but let's just do like a swatch on the arm. Please do not talk about my fake tanning accident. I'm new to it. I'm new, right? I'm new. All right. So first of all, and I queried whether I wanted to mess up the leaf or whether I like cared about the inside, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna switch up. I'm just gonna use the bottom so that the cool leaf design stays in the palette. So the first one we have is Shotgun. All right. and it's like this greeny yellow. Then we have Faded. Ooh, that one is cool. Oh yeah, I'm using that one today. Then we have Chronic. Oh, that was so pretty and pigmented. We have Roll It. Ooh, that one was powdery. It's like a gray brown. We have Dank, which was really soft. Then we have Blunt. And then we have the only shimmer in the palette, and it is called Shatter. Oh, I should have used a different finger for that. And let me get closer for this one. It kind of has a little bit of a like greeny-ish shift, but it is pretty much a gold shimmer. Then we have Wax, ooh, which felt, here we are with that. Like, look at that. That was really pigmented. And then Full Melt, which was a little bit harder. Ooh, it is a really pretty, like orangey color. And then we have Hash, which looks like a very cool toned, like skin tone type of shade. So I'm just gonna show you these. Like pigmented shades. All right, so I'm contemplating whether I should just go, yeah, you know what, screw it. We're just gonna go with this, and I'm gonna leave the swatches on my arm and hope that I don't mess myself up. So I'm gonna go, let's bring you closer here, come here. That's better. All right, so this is my game plan, because of course I already thought about this. It's Coke Zero and Cherry Vanilla. It's, you know, I love those weird pops. I don't even know why. But yeah, so this is the 16-Hour Camo Concealer. This one is literally just in white. If you're going to use this as an eye primer, be like conservative with how much you use. Okay, so it's kind of tacky, but not really. And all I'm gonna do is I am gonna use one eyeshadow out of this palette, outside of this palette. Literally, I just have my Makeup Revolution. This is the Emily Edit, and I'm gonna take the cream shade right at the top there and just kind of set the very top where my brow is. I absolutely just have hate, essentially, for when shadows go too far up to my brow, or they're very hard to blend near that area. And I feel like just putting a little bit right, you know, on top there really helps. Really helps. So yeah, I'm looking for a smaller blending brush. This one might be a little too flimsy. Okay, I grabbed a few here. And this one is the Morphe X Jeffree Star JS12. And, ooh, these two are just really small, like really small blending brushes that are similar to that one. They just don't have names. I've had them for a millennial. So after we've done that, ooh, I'm nervous. I hope this turns out all right. I'm literally going to start with Shotgun. So in the palette, we're going to start with this shade, and I think I'm going to work this way, and you know, we'll do like a really pretty gradient with these shades, and we'll see how it goes. I'm not sure exactly how many shades I'm going to be able to use, but we're gonna try out, you know, the palette. So I'm just starting with like the medium-sized blending brush. There is some kick up in the pan, so I'm just dusting off my brush a little bit. I'm just gonna go right on that inner corner. Okay, that blended up to the crease very nicely. I was really impressed by that. Just tapping some on the actual lid itself. All right, I'm excited because this is actually working out. So now I am gonna take the same brush and I'm gonna go into Faded. And we're gonna start working that in the crease beside Shotgun. And we're gonna keep the shadow high. We're not gonna drag it down because that definitely doesn't look good on my eyes. So now we're going deeper. We're getting into the deeper shades. And this is where it can go a little awry. So I'm gonna go with the tiniest little blending brush that I have. And I'm gonna go into Chronic, which is that one right beside it. And I'm gonna kinda stamp that shade right along here, kind of where you would put eyeliner, keeping it high. So this is as far as I have gotten, and I just noticed in the mirror there, I want to kind of fix something. Bringing that color just okay, come on, that doesn't look cool as all heck. And I kind of winged it out a little bit. Hopefully I can do it on the other side. But those colors blended into each other really well. Now, mind you, I've been like kind of taking my time, and I will note the amount of time that it actually took me to do this, since I'm probably going to chop it up for you guys. But that looks really pretty. Damn it. Trying to figure out what I want to do. I'm going to finish up this eye and try to get it looking the same, and we'll come back and we'll chat. I think both of these look essentially the same. I was thinking about what I wanted to do, and I think I am going to take, stop that. I'm going to take Dank on a little, this is the Quo, ooh, what is it there? Shadow Smudger brush. And I'm just smudging that on the lower lash line. Now for the fun part. I am going to take, and I don't know if this is going to work. I'm hoping it will. Maybe this brush. This is a Luxie Detail Flat Blender brush. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into that shimmery shadow shade, say that 5 times fast. And I'm just going to dab it kind of all around. Not concentrating the shimmer. It's not really picking up on the brush that much. Okay, there's nothing. Let me use my finger and see what happens. Oh, there we go. Okay, I will say this shade is getting some hard pan. It's very malleable. That little bit of shimmer is really pretty. I'm just gonna take my smudger brush and I'm gonna kind of dig into that shadow and see what happens. Oh, I can pick it up. It's a different kind of texture. And like when I try to put it on the eye, it doesn't really want to work as well. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm again gonna take that shadow shade and I'm gonna try and put it on the lower lash line. Okay, definitely not my favorite shade in the palette, just because it seems really difficult. To get out of the pan and onto the lid, or anywhere, honestly. Those mattes though, you know what? I am dying because I'm gonna put these mattes or these shimmers with these mattes. It's so weird. This shimmer formula seems so different from the shadow shade in this in this palette. It's very odd. Anyways, I'm gonna put on some mascara. Let me find a mascara. I'm gonna use this little Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. I have a full size and I actually really don't mind this mascara. Please hold. Okay guys, I think I'm finished. Tell me this doesn't look so cool. The mattes are definitely, I'm looking at myself in the mirror over there. Let's see if I can grab a lippy. Oh, this is a new one and this would be something else. Okay, this is the NYX Professional Makeup Dazed and Diffused Blurred Lipstick in Un Fuego. It's a really hot orange. I told you. Okay, now I feel like I look insane, but you know, we're playing, like, you know, it's 420 and you know, orange is kind of going with this green vibe. Okay guys, so let's take a direct look at this palette and what I thought of the first try. So the mattes worked really nicely in this. Like I was surprised because I did not watch Angelique's video, but like the thumbnail and whatnot kind of directed that she may not have liked it that much. Those shades worked really well together. They blended into each other like one after the other after the other. It was really pretty. Yeah, so I liked it. There's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other shades that I didn't use. I didn't use any of the warm tones in this palette. So, you know, hopefully before I post this, which will probably be, you know, in a week, because I've got a couple videos lined up. Yeah, I'll fill you in a little bit. It was 77 Canadian dollars. That's a freaking hell of a lot. Now, it's obviously like, you know, the coolness of the palette is what you're buying it for as well. The cool packaging, all that good stuff. I think it was worth it. I think that, you know, this is really cool. And like, oh my gosh, Melt's storylines for their palettes are insanely cool. Like they scream unique. And if you're into those kinds of like the smoke session too, like if you're into those kinds of really unique, you want an experience with your shadows, look no further. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and ring that bell, and I will see you guys later. Mwah. Bye!